what happens then? Like, do you wash the shearling by hand? Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well. This is Jessie here. Welcome back. If you like handbag talk, fashion talk, and a little bit of mom talk here and there, go ahead and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And today's agenda is a little bit different than what we usually do around here. When I watch these videos, I'm like, yes, there's some things that I agree with. I'm like, yes, I completely agree with you. There's some things that are like, no, I don't agree with you. But that's kind of the fun in these unpopular opinion videos. And I just wrote these down right off the top of my head within a minute. So let's get started. The first thing, and this might insult some of you, I hope nobody feels personally attacked or anything like that. We're just having fun here. The first topic are key holders. Like the Louis Vuitton ones that they like come in like a little flap and you have to open it up. I'll put a picture of it up here. And once you open it, it has like all these rings. I'm getting a handbag in the mail right now. I'm so excited. It has like all these rings and you put your keys in them. And then when you go to open your car or your door, whatever it is that you need the key for, right? You have to undo this little envelope and then pick out the key, put the key in the door or the car, whatever. But then you have like this envelope with all these other keys in it just hanging off. And a lot of key fobs, like if you have a remote, control like a fob for your car, they don't fit inside of these things, so they hang off of the bottom of it. I don't know. But me personally, like I get out of my car, I have two boys, they're 4 years old and 2 years old. I'm usually carrying their book bags, I'm carrying my purse, I'm in the snow or it's pouring, and I'm just not in the mood to just, like start taking things apart to open my door. And then once I get in the house or once get in the car, wherever it is that I'm opening the door, right? Wherever I need to unfold this pamphlet to get to my keys. Once I'm done, I have to go ahead and put the key back in and then close this little, envelope and then put it back in my bag. And it just seems like such a ridiculous waste of time. I will tell you where, in my opinion, this would be useful. Like if you were in property management, or if you're a real estate agent and you wanted to show up to your showing, let's say you're doing a showing for, a house and you want to open up your little envelope and then, pick out which key you need to, like, that's a flex. Second unpopular opinion goes to advent calendars, and not just, not all advent calendars, because I do have advent calendars for my boys at the end of the year towards the Christmas and the holiday season. That, yes. But the fashion advent calendars, I think the Louis Vuitton one came in like this huge box, and then it's probably made out of plastic or some cardboard, right? Like then you open it and there's like all these doors, and every day you punch one in and you take something out. The Louis Vuitton one had paper ornaments for you to hang wherever you wanted to. And I was like, wow, like they couldn't even put in, mind you, you're spending money on this. Like the advent calendars are in the hundreds of dollars. You'll get a paper ornament for your money. Or in the Chanel one, I don't know if it was last year's, it was probably the year before's, but there was this huge outcry because the packaging is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. The packaging on these advent calendars are gorgeous. So if you're looking to spend XYZ hundreds of dollars, $800, $900, $500, whatever they cost, to have a decoration in your closet or for something like that, if you're willing to spend that money for that, that's fine. Me personally, like the Chanel one, going back to the Chanel one, people were opening these things and they had Chanel stickers in them. And it's just, they cost too much money, in my opinion. Like, okay, granted, you get, your sample sizes, you might get a little perfume sample or like a lipstick, and then out of those 25 days or 26, however many days they are, maybe you'll get 1 or 2 full-size products out of it. But even then, I'm still spending money on things that I may not like. So for me, the fashion advent calendars are a no. Now for the next one, I'm looking down and I'm like, do I really want to get into this? But I mean, we're already here. Let's do it. Shearling. I cannot understand shearling. Okay, so shearling bags, like, okay, that's for me, I can understand that. So like you have like a nice winter coat and you want to flex and you're going up in the mountains to go skiing and you want your little shearling bag or your shearling piece. I can understand that, but from a practical standpoint, okay, so like Tory Burch did shearling sandals. Coach, I think, also did shearling sandals, at least the ones that I've seen. And I'm pretty sure that everybody else has done shearling sandals. But like if it's that cold and you need to have shearling on your feet, like you wouldn't really be wearing sandals. So these are meant to be worn in hotter climates, right? Because in the cold, in the freezing cold, in the snow, we get here 5-6 inches of snow on any day in the winter. I'm not gonna go out in my shearling sandals, right? Your feet sweat. Your feet sweat and they release oils and all of that stuff. So like, what happens then? Like, do you wash the shearling by hand? Like, do you hand wash your shearling sandals and like put them out in the sun to dry? Or like, let's say you get caught in a rainstorm and you're stepping on puddles and your shearling is just, it like holds in all that water and you're just walking around in soggy shearling sandals all day. And then even as a bag, like let's say the shearling is like, let's say you're carrying a shearling tote, like the Telfar ones, and they have the shearling on the top, like that rubs up against this part of your body where you are sweating, you know, you're sweating and you're secreting oils and things, you know, we're human beings, that's fine. But then like what happens after that? That's the part that I don't understand. I've never owned anything shearling and I probably won't. Next unpopular opinion is also very controversial, and that is using toiletry bags as clutches or as handbags. I think some people can really rock it and they pull it off. But me personally, like a toiletry bag is a toiletry bag. Like if you want something that looks a little bit more like a clutch, then you should probably buy a clutch, right? But like the whole conversion, you put an insert in the toiletry pouch and then you use the toiletry pouch as a handbag. I was in a wedding once, true story, and somebody was carrying the Louis Vuitton Toiletry 26. Me personally, I didn't think it looked that great. I think for the money, you could probably go to YSL and buy yourself a nice clutch at YSL, or you can even do a Rebecca Minkoff or a Coach. I think Coach now, they came up with their version, well, it's really YSL's version of the Uptown clutch in the canvas with the dark, with the treated leather. I'll go ahead and put an image of that up so you can see what they both look like. But I think something like that maybe gives off a little bit more of an elegance to your outfit than just using a toiletry pouch as a clutch. And that brings me to my last unpopular opinion: fashion collaboration, specifically in handbags. So Fendi and Versace, they did their Fensace collaboration, and then the more popular one was Gucci and Balenciaga. They did a collaboration as well, and I'm not into them. Like, to me, getting a Gucci bag and putting the Balenciaga monogram on it in the Gucci colors, that's not really like a collaboration for me. That's just copy paste, right? And I think Fendi and Versace, at least from the pieces that I saw, were kind of the similar thing. Like, we're just gonna take this element of our brand and put it on your bag. And then they kind of did like the whole vice versa thing. They're like, okay, well, now we're gonna take this element of our brand and just slap it on your bag. Like, that to me didn't really scream collaboration. To me, a better approach would have been if both fashion houses created a new piece, completely new piece that reflected both brands. When I think of the word collaboration, that's what I think of. These fashion collaborations that were coming out that were very popular, to me, they just look like copy paste. Those are my unpopular opinions. I hope I kept it short and brief enough for you to stay interested. If you agree or if you don't agree, please sound off in the comment section below. Let's chat. I just ask that everybody be respectful and be nice. I hope that you found this fun, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.